Alright, with practice and mental preparation, this tutorial will teach you how to do halos. Alright, the first thing you want to do before you get started with any power move is get warmed up and stretch out. Now for halos, it's going to be really important to stretch out the wrists, especially the wrists that you're going to be launching off of, because a lot of pressure is going to be applied to that, especially when you're beginning. I also recommend stretching out your legs, as you saw before, and your neck as well, because your neck's also another important part. So be sure to do some neck circles and really stretch out the neck. If you need some further stretching tips, just watch my stretching video. Now when you're beginning, I recommend using a beanie to make it more comfortable for the initial glide when doing the halos, but I guess when you get more advanced you can do what you want to do, or you can do what you want to do from the beginning. Just to let you know though, it might not be really comfortable when you're trying to practice over and over again without a beanie. It's also more comfortable to practice halos when beginning on a smooth surface, like a gym floor, a tile floor, like the surface I have, or even a piece of cardboard would be fine. Alright, let's talk about wrist placement. It's good to place your wrist more like this instead of straight forward, because if you place your wrist straight forward, like so, then it won't turn around and you can damage your wrist and you won't be able to do the move right. So I recommend placing your wrist curved, that way your whole body will be able to turn and you'll be able to get that first icy before you throw your halo. Notice how I can walk around slightly when my wrist is turned as so. This will be about your range of motion you'll get when you're doing your halos. Find the spot that works good for you. Alright, an easy move to learn that's a part of the halo is the baby freeze. Now if you spin counterclockwise like me, place the whole upper left arm into the side of the body. This will make it more comfortable to lay on, not just the elbow, you know. And then if you spin clockwise, place the whole right arm in there. And then put your other arm out. Now the rest of this tutorial will be taught in counterclockwise, so if you're going clockwise, just use opposite arms and legs. Alright, now a lot of tutorials will say, get into the baby freeze, and then try to whip your legs, and slide your head and push. But this can be really hard to get momentum off of, especially if you're just beginning. It'll take a lot of strain and use a lot of your energy. So what I recommend is charging up, getting yourself more speed. And you can do this by getting into like a footwork type position, down on all fours like so, then throwing your arm over and twisting your whole lower body to help you get extra momentum, and it'll be a lot easier to get that first halo. Two other common ways to get more speed is halos off of windmills or halos off of backspins. You can find whatever you like is more comfortable for you to do, and if you can't do either of them, then probably the first one's best. Now, how to do the first halo. Find the charge up method that you think is most comfortable. Now since I spin counterclockwise, I want to place my left arm into my body just like the baby freeze. I want to turn my whole body, keeping everything tight, swooping under and up with my left leg, then pushing up with my left arm and rolling around my head, like so. Alright, watch very carefully. First go into the baby freeze, twist and swoop your whole lower body, keeping everything tight. Notice how my left leg swoops up to give me lift. Notice how my upper body turns and my head slides around the side and then up and then back down. And notice how my left arm crunches in but pushes up so I can throw myself over. Altogether, these motions will give you one good halo. This may take some time to get down, so don't get frustrated. A beginner's halo might look something like this. This is perfect. Just keep practicing and thinking about it. Eventually you'll get it down and it'll become smoother and more fluent. It might help to try to push your body up into a head spin. A very, very good tip to help your form is to keep your whole body tight and focus everything you've got. Another good tip is don't wait too long to throw the halo. You might feel like you want to really hang out that icy or head glide, but it's good just to like throw it as fast as you can and find that comfortable spot for you. If you hold it too long, you might get a problem like that. Now for continuous halos. The same steps apply for the first one, but you want to throw your arms over as fast as you can. Don't expect to float over. And when you catch yourself, you gotta pump your body back into your arm, swoop your left leg up, or right leg if you go clockwise, and kick up and push out. Pay attention how it's slightly similar to a head spin tap in the fact that my legs get ahead of my body at first, and then my whole upper body gets ahead of my legs, and then it keeps swooping, catching, swooping, and catching. This is what generates momentum. Now the harder you push off your left arm if you're going counterclockwise, right if you're going clockwise, the higher you will go into like a head spin almost. Adjusting your leg speed and the amount of power you're using to push off the left hand can adjust the height of your halos to the desired position. Also remember to try and keep your head straight most of the time. It's alright to slightly bend it as you're coming back down, but do not try and follow your body with your head doing weird movements. Try and keep it straight and keep your whole body in a vertical line. Alright, if you're going to do a throwdown to halo, it might help to know that right when you roll onto your back, you want to throw your upper body over to get a little extra head start on your legs before you do your first halo. This will make it easier to get a whip out of that first halo and then continue into your multiple halos after that. So throw over, whip the legs, boom, and then continue to multiple halos. Now halos may be considered a difficult move by some, but I'm a firm believer that with practice and enough dedication, you can get any move that you want as long as you put your mind to it. I also believe that you don't necessarily need any other move previous to learning a more advanced move. I believe whatever move you work on and want to get is the move that you will get if you just dedicate yourself enough. So with this in mind, keep practicing, don't give up, and don't forget to subscribe to Pygmy123. Thanks a lot, made me really happy.